Hey guys, Mr. Asiatic here. This is about the 20th time I've tried. Literally, I'm not even playing. This is literally about the 20th time that I have tried to review this weapon. So I have a new toy. My wife actually bought it for our anniversary. Thank you so much. It was exactly what I wanted. I guess playing the on the computer, wink wink, showing you exactly what I want, but not saying it works. So I'm gonna get right into it because this is really starting to annoy me, and I'm hoping to get this done with. Um, so it's the M10 AK type rifle, made by F.A. Kruger from out of Romania. So this is a Romanian AK. Um, M+M out of Commerce City, Colorado. So we're gonna start at the stock and work our way to the muzzle brake. And if you guys are looking to get a lot of information on these, on AKs in general, go to Nut Fancy or whatever that old guy's name is. He's awesome. Um, so let's start here at the stock. This is a tactical stock, plastic polymer, I think. Uh, the stock is, I mean, the stock is decent, but I really like the ones with the dimple here. So I'll probably end up switching this out. In the back here, you have your grooves. It's plastic. I notice it slips a lot. It doesn't provide good traction at all. But that's one thing. I mean, the stock is fine. I'm not complaining about it, but it's one thing that I'll probably end up changing. Um, right here is a hoop grip. Before we get into this, let's safety check this for you guys. It's about the 20th video I've done, so trust me, I've done it already. It's safety checked. Alright, so right here's the hoop grip. I love hoop grips. I have them on all my pistols. They just make the feeling so much better. They have the finger grooves here. Some people don't like them. I do. It's got your little dots here for to provide good traction on them. It feels really good in the hands. And that's one thing I didn't like a lot about a lot of AKs was the grip was real narrow for me. I don't have really big hands, but I have long hands, and it provides really good grip for me, and I like it. Um, on this side here, you have your rail mount here. You can actually buy something to mount your scope on there or a red dot or whatever you want. I don't. I mean, myself, I think up front here, like I have my red dot mounted, it's just fine for me. I don't want to add extra bulk, but if that's what you guys want or a scope, then you would have to put it here. Fine by me. Um, there's the safety here. The safety, I like it. It's got a real solid feel to it. I noticed some of them actually are really soft and just have very little play at them, but this is just perfect. It's real snazzy. I like it. You have your mag release here. I live in California, so we have a bullet button, but I'll show you guys that at the end. Let's get the trigger. The trigger is made by Capcom, and let me tell you, this trigger is by far the best AK-47 type rifle trigger I've ever felt. It puts my AR-15 to shame, to be honest with you. This trigger is awesome. Let me safety check one more time before I dry fire it. I ordered some snap caps, but I don't have them, but it's okay. The hell with it. It is an AK. So, there you go right there, and it breaks. It's real sweet. It's a real sweet. I think it was at about 4 pounds. I think that's what it said. So then we are going to go to your rear sights here. As you can see, it's got your little setup there. Winch elevation on these. You just pull these up. Excuse me. Still new, so still getting broken in, and I'm not really an AK guy, so I don't know how to. I had it earlier. If you get the point, you push them in, you can adjust them there, and your windage here. It's real nice rear sights. I'd have to say one of the best, if not the best, on an AK type rifle that I've seen. One thing that makes this different than a lot of AK type rifles is the railing on it. Instead of the traditional wood grip, I like the tactical railing and stuff like that on these rifles. They don't overdo it like I see some pictures of. But I think that the day of age have changed. I prefer mounting my red dots, my AFGs on there for a better feel, better grip. Also, if you guys want to mount a flashlight, I was thinking thinking about it, but I'm just not sure. If I did, what I would probably end up putting on there is one of these here. This is string light. I forgot what model. I think it's Polytac string light. Real nice. I do like these a lot. I have this mount on my AR. It's really bright. It's really bright. And it's something like 25, 30 bucks, something like that. So it's really affordable as well. Come in different colors if you like. So as you can see, it has the rail covered on there. And they just say M+M. I'll probably end up switching those out because I don't advertise for free. So anyways, so there you go. You have a rail there, rail on the other side, and rail at the bottom where I mounted a Magpul AFG. Just makes it feel so much better. This AFG. The grip was already fine for me. It could be a little thick for some people, but like I said, I have long fingers. It was already okay, but this just made it great. And those are the type of improvements I'd like to make. Is something okay, making it great. It's got your railing up top where I mounted a Bushnell TRS 25. I actually got it for 80 bucks. Pretty good deal, brand new, not refurbished or anything. It's got 11 brightness settings on it and 3 MOA dot, so it's a real crisp dot. I'll end up doing a separate review on that. See if you can see it somehow. I'm not even going to worry about that right now. You cannot co-witness with the stock setup, but I think you can get an Ultimac rail. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I think it's an Ultimac rail, and you guys can co-witness for those of you guys that wish to do that. For me, honestly, I could care less. I really could. Co-witnessing is something that I don't need to be doing right now. I just want to go out, have fun with it. Eventually I might, but right now I don't feel the need to. And one thing that makes this a little different than most AK type rifles is the front sight. Right here, the front sight is up here. Usually they're up down this way right here. So at the end we have our Tapco muzzle brake. It's called a Razor, I think. Real sweet in my opinion. Some people like them, some people don't. It's got your 4 forks on there. Real nice. I like that. I like it a lot. So let's get on. I wish I could tell you, like I said, this was a surprise, so I didn't do too much research on about the barrel twist. But I think it's a 1 in 12. Please don't take my word for it. I think it's 110, 1 in 12, or something like that. But it is a chrome line barrel, and fit and finish is decent. It's not great, but it's decent. This definitely isn't a show type finish, but it is an AK, and I believe an AK is a workhorse. It is a gun that, not like an AR where you want it pretty and all that. If you do, get one of those arsenals or something. But other than that, this rifle ran me about 700 bucks out the door after drops and everything. Decent price. I mean, you're gonna pay that for a Sega after you convert it, if not more. And this, I didn't have to go through all the hassle. Honestly, I mean, I was thinking about a Sega. Because I wanted to convert it myself, just turn into a little project. But I didn't feel like messing with it, and my wife made the right decision, got me this. This is 7.62 by 39. Sorry, guys, I forgot to tell you guys that. They do make side folders too, as well. This same brand that makes side folders. I think they're cool to make it compact, but shooting them, for me, the cheek, I think it's just a bitch to do. Excuse my French. The feel of this rifle is solid. It's a solid feel to this rifle. It really is. There's no play whatsoever. No play at all. I really do like this rifle. Like I said, the trigger is wonderful. I love the trigger. It's crisp. It's just it's got a clean break on it, and I can't wait to go out and shoot this. My range is actually only open Friday through Monday, and then the other days the police officers and law enforcement agencies actually practice there. So I'll get down there on Monday, and I'll bring you a shooting video, hopefully, and then we'll have a separate review after I shot it, and can tell you guys exactly how I feel. But like I said, everything else is perfect. if you guys are looking for an AK type rifle that's decently priced on like an Arsenal, or you don't want to put in the work like a Sega, definitely check this rifle out. It's up $700 or something like that. You can get them for $599 on BudsGunshop.com and also Atlantic Firearms, I believe. And if you guys live somewhere where there's decent FFL drones prices, transfer prices, then definitely do that. Where I live, it's $100, so it just makes it not worth it. But I'm pleasantly surprised with this. I did do research on it. I've been wanting it, so I've been doing research on it, and everybody seems happy. It runs like an AK, so on and so forth. One thing also that I like about this, unlike the Sega, it takes the real AK-47 magazines. So do Segas if you work on it, but not stock. And here you go. This is actually the magazine that came with it. It's a 10-rounder. I live in California, so there you go. It's a polymer cap coat. My wife actually got me this one. It's a 1030, so it only holds 10 rounds, but it's a 30-round magazine. I live in California. So let me show you guys how that is. So there you go. As you can see, there's just no wobble in it. It fits snug. And I do like that. A lot of AKs, the mag wobbles and so on and so forth. One thing I read about these rifles, they seem to be a little tighter than normal AKs. As in, it's not a lot of play, and that's something that I think made the AK so reliable. Was there was so much play in it. If dirt was in there, it didn't matter. But I've read no reliability issue whatsoever with them, and I trust this to perform just like a real AK should, without the select fire fully automatic. I really don't know what else to say about it. They make it in 5.45 as well for you guys that like that cheap ammo. I do. $80 I think gets you like 500 rounds or something like that. I forget, 500,000 rounds, something like that. But like I said, guys, this is a good rifle. I do like this. I can't wait to bring you guys a shooting video. Get out and shoot this bad boy. So anyways, I think that covers just about everything there. Definitely check this rifle out, guys. I really am impressed with it. It's a really nice rifle. Shoulders well, feels comfortable. Ergonomics work well. Trigger is excellent, and that's basically all you can ask for in a rifle. So let me show you guys. I told you guys I was going to show you about the bullet button. Basically, for you guys that don't know what a bullet button is, in California, this would be illegal without a bullet button, which is this thing. They're making an illegal assault rifle, and we couldn't have them. So we have to have bullet buttons. As you can see, this here covers up where you would normally be able to open it. So what we need to do is, here in California, get a sharp object, even a bullet works, I believe. And basically, there you go. So you can't do it with your finger. That sucks. And AK bullet buttons are a lot worse than AR bullet buttons. I was always bitching about the AR bullet buttons. Let me show you what the AR bullet button is. There's the AR bullet button. This is where your mag release usually is. I can't engage it with my finger, so I have to put my magazine in. So I cannot engage it with my finger. So what I need to do is I need to get something that'll fit in there, which I'm so smart, I don't have anything that'll fit in there. But you just basically press it in. It's pretty simple. But the AK one, it really slows you down. Really does. Alright guys, so I'll bring you guys a shooting video. Just stay tuned and look at my page here on Monday or Tuesday, and I'll definitely get you a shooting video up. So guys, I appreciate this. Once again, it's an M+M rifle. Some Romanian as well. So alright guys, and have a great YouTubing day. I'm gonna go on YouTube and figure out how in the hell I'm supposed to clean this thing, guys. Alright, thank you guys.